So here's a copywriting workshop per se on how to craft really good copy, follow-up copy specifically for accredited investors. So if you are a fund, a private equity firm, or even a syndicator, just somebody that's raising money from accredited investors, I want to show you two different ways of communicating to them, and then you can determine what's best for your particular client's accredited investor if you're managing the capital raising part of that process for people that are looking to raise capital. So what we're going to look at is, this is my revised copy. This is the original copy. So let me set the stage. We work with Buddy and I. We're a marketing agency that works with private equity firms raising capital in oil and gas and real estate. In this particular, even like entertainment too, that's pretty cool. But in this case, this particular AI generated copy is for the what is it? Yeah, capital. It's I think oil. Yeah, oil and gas. But this one was part of our process that spits out copy that was trained on how to write for accredited investors. Now, this is a very particular type of tone. As you can see here, hi, investment opportunity, book, are you ready to explore? Okay, and then this is the email, friendly nudge, building trust. What makes this different from other investments? Pretty straightforward, handling an objection. Okay, this is the first one. And then what I did is I wanted to offer a split test, especially because the audience is accredited investors. Now, if you were raising money from just general people, right, it could be different. But in this case, it's going directly to accredited investors. So I went and I took my bot and then rewrote the copy specifically in terms and a language and a vibe that would resonate for accredited investors. Now, this is fine, right? Based on the bot, this is fine. It works. It's casual. What I did then is I took both. So number one is the revised copy. Number two is the original. And then here I pasted in. So number one is the revised copy. Two is the original. Let's see what Claude says in terms of the differences between the two. Professional, formal, casual, conversational. Like, hey, bugging you, phrases like that, or terms like vehicle, instrument. That's the style. The content focus, substantive investment details. Here, on emphasis on the return. Very interesting. Structure, systematic, more on building trust quickly. Wow. Messaging, peer level financial partner, direct sales, appeals to rational decision, greater emotional appeal. Now, as you can see, the purpose of this video is to allow you to see very strong, solid polar opposites in how to split test copy specifically for accredited investors. You can switch that. That's a variable. It can be to nonprofit donors. It can be to whoever. But the idea is make it different. One is building trust and is direct sales specific in how it speaks and the language it uses, whereas the other one is more systematic, more professional, right? It should resonate more with the accredited investor, whereas the direct sales is more proven techniques that's worked, right? So if we look at the assessment here, this is the limitation of the original copy. Informal language, overuse of marketing language, limited technical detail, emotional triggers rather than rational investment criteria. So this is tailoring it specific to the audience. Okay, so those are the key points that you need to make sure of is when you do your split test, make sure they're very different, but then also have a very clear audience that you're going after, because then you can see the limitations and what works for that specific audience. Okay, so that's all this video is about, is to show you that when you do your split tests, do it in a very particular manner, make some assessments, and then run it. This is pretty cool. All right.